Hello, everybody. This is Divinity. Um, this is my vlog, and today I'm going to talk about how awkward people can be and just how uncomfortable they can make you sometimes. Not everybody, but just some people. And so, you know, the first thing I want to talk about is me being on a train and I'm sitting next to a lady and she's like making all these crazy movements, like she's rolling up her bag, she's fixing her scarf, she's drinking water, and each time she's bumping into me and she's saying excuse me at the same time, and she's just moving very weird. And I understand some people have things going on with them, but please don't bring it into my space. And then the guy across from me while I'm on the train is like coughing without covering his mouth. I'm right across from him. I know it's a couple feet, but I'm just like, what are you doing? Then he's picking his face, and I'm feeling for the people he's sitting next to because he has like an acne issue. And he's picking his face, and he's busting pimples, and he's scraping off dry skin. And I'm just like, my face is like, I'm just like, why? Why is he doing this? People could be so awkward. Um, then I want to talk about the layaway line. I was on a layaway line. I saw some boots. I had to have them and didn't have enough money on me. So I said, let me go to the layaway line. And I'm on the layaway line, and people will just walk right past you and go up to the register and ask if they could go before you or before everybody. Then the people they're skipping is like yelling, and I guess this layaway line is like a low budget thing or something because they are like bugging out. Everybody is walking in front of you. They don't stay on the line talking about, oh, I'm gonna go sit down, hold my spot. Or, you know what I'm saying, the people that they skipping is screaming at them, oh no, you ain't skipping me, you ain't skipping me. And it's just like, I'm like, why are people so awkward? Why are people so erratic? Why do people not do what they're supposed to do? You know you're supposed to stand online, you know you're supposed to wait. And for the people that's getting skipped, it's like you just can't wait for a reason to blow up and scream at people or whatever. Another incident that I wanted to talk about was on the supermarket line. So you at the supermarket, and you have a few items, and so you know you go over, not you, me. I go over to the 10 or less items. I had a few items, and there's a lady in front of you with like wick, and she has like 20 items, and wick, the lady is checking off the wick so slow. Then she's like, no, it's not this one. The lady that I'm speaking to about is the cashier. The cashier is like, no, it's not this one, let me go show you. She gets off the line and goes to show her the actual products instead of sending her off the line. This is supposed to be the quick line. Why is the cashier leading the line to go and show other products to the lady, like, and just leaving us there? I was on this 10, then they open a new line because the lady is taking a long time, the cashier is taking a long time. So they open a new line and they say next person. Instead of the next person, somebody in the middle of the line will run over there to the new cashier, and then the next person will follow the person that just went over there from the middle of the line, and then they'll be like, no, I'm next, and the person from the middle of the line be like, no, I was here first. And I mean, why are people like this? Like, why are you so awkward? Why can't you just do the right thing? Why can't you just stand on the line like you know the next person that was there? I mean, can't we be civilized people? I mean, why is it like that? Anyway, I was on that line I stayed on the 10 or less line, and I was there longer than all the people that was behind me. And I asked the cashier, well, why are you taking her stuff if you know she has more than 10 items and she's got wig? Why you don't send her to a different line and you keep jumping off the line? The lady act like I wasn't even saying anything. So it's just crazy. And the last thing I wanted to talk about was, well, one of the last things that I wanted to talk about was um, I was helping my dad out. My dad's a politician, and he asked me to go and do some work. Usually, the work is for him or for somebody that he's working for, and he's, getting people to help work. He pays a living wage, and so, I have my own work or whatever, but sometimes after work, I'll go and help him out. That's my dad. When your dad calls, you want to go. Anyway, I'm out there with actually my mom, and we always have a good time when we're together. But I'm doing this work and it's not directly with my dad, and they're not giving me the details. They're not letting me know when I'm getting paid. This guy is, I'm out here and asking people for signatures for a politician so that she could get on the ballot for councilwoman. And I have this crazy guy who's grabbing my hand, who's taking the pen and acting like it's a airplane, moving the plane up and down. I mean, moving the plane up and down, moving the pen up and down like it's an airplane, putting circles all over my paper, grabbing my hands. Okay, obviously he has a mental disorder, but it's just like, you wasn't, you know, you came over to me, you knew who the council person was and all of this, and then you want to do all this craziness. Then I'm talking to my mom like, well, when am I getting paid? Because usually, you get paid at the end of the session or at the end of the workday. Oh, there's no pay. There's no pay. There's no. Wait a minute. There's no pay at the end of the work session, and they're not sure when you're getting paid. If it's a check, how many days it's gonna be. Yeah, it's just crazy. So they're asking me if I'm coming out again. I'm like, no, I'm not a slave. I'm far from a slave, and I'm not gonna be like, I don't know when I'm gonna get paid. So that's a no. But it's just about, this is just about how people are so awkward, how people just take advantage of you, how people step over you, walk in front of you, just poor hygiene around you, just weird. And it's not me judging anybody, but it's just like, you're in my space and you're doing things that's not right, and it makes me feel uncomfortable. So yeah, this is my vlog, and I just wanted to talk about those things that's kind of just like getting up under my skin, and just share how I feel with you. And yeah, this is Divinity, and I'll be coming back soon. Please comment below if you feel like whatever you think about what I've said, or if you have any views, or if you think I'm just buggy about it, but anyway, please subscribe to my vlog, and I'll see you next time. Bye.